First pod, kind of nervous.
What's up, guys? It's Hunter.
Tyler.
We're with the See Your Set podcast. Today we have an amazing guest.
I'm Jorden. JordenLafortune. Thank you guys for having me on. Let's get it.
Of course, man. Let's jump into this however you want. I think we should probably talk about the show you just played.
Yeah, little woolly guy, huh?
Yeah, that was
super
crazy.
Yeah,
That's a crazy show.
I don't know why they keep asking me for these shows, but I appreciate it and super grateful. And it's like morphing me into becoming a better DJ and making better sets and more inspiration. So yeah, super happy, super grateful, and thank them for giving me these shows.
Yeah,
so.
that's Audiophile, right?
Yeah,
they're doing all those shows, which is super cool.
Yeah, they're crushing out here. So
the water park shows are also like always like the production is so sick. It's just like getting into the water park's always kind of
yeah.
It takes forever to get in.
I mean, like as of right now, it's like the biggest kind of festival kind of venue we got going on, as far as I know. So
except for up on
the Waikai.
Yeah, Waikai.
Yeah, Waikai.
But I've only seen Subtronics there. Oh, Slander I think was there also.
Slander there too.
Was that Slander? I think it was. Maybe. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. People are like, Slander was here? Yeah, Waikai. But yeah, how was that show though? Like, I mean, production's crazy on sets like that. We haven't been on anything like that. So like, what is that? Like, what's that feel like to
Yeah, they killed it. Yeah, everything was... It was nerve-wracking going into it, but as soon as you hit play on that first song, like, it all goes away and you're just like in your mode, your zen mode, and just having fun. So, and then my family came out, my mom came out. They asked me like, has your mom ever been to a show before? And I was like, actually, now that I think of it, no, but that'll be really cool.
It's awesome.
And like in my head, I'm thinking like, it's such a tiny show. I'm like downplaying it in my head, like I'm just doors, I'm just opener. It's just 50 minutes. Like nobody's even gonna be there for half of the set. So, but then everyone's like, no, dude, like you're on the big stage. This is a big stage. This is a big moment. Like bring out your family. So I was like, okay, shoots, let's do it. So brought out mom. My actual dad came out too. They're not together, but yeah, he came out with his wife. My mom came out with her other half, and then my sister surprised me all the way from Arizona.
No way.
So she came out too. Girlfriend, sisters came out too, so yeah, it was a whole thing, man. So that made it even that much better.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's fun making the sets too, because like I was telling you guys, like I'm originally tech house, or so I'd like to think, and I like to make that kind of music too, or play it. But then I'm realizing, like, you know, for that crowd, it's not like that enjoyable. Sometimes I guess a whole tech house set. So like it's good making that music or playing that music and then kind of learning how to transition into the harder stuff, the bass, the wubs, the 140, the dubstep, you know, whatever needs to be played to get the people going. So
how long did it take for you to get that set up, like to where you were like, all right, I think I'm ready?
Honestly, like
this fly's gonna drive us crazy. I know.
Get it out of
I'm a smack.
Gross. All right, but honestly, like 2-3 weeks. I could have jammed it out, you know, faster than that, but like for that, I want to give the crowd like the best experience. So I'm like really doing it early.
That's
for
awesome.
my sake too.
Yeah. Keep you. I can't even imagine by the time, like, because I mean we stress over like small shows that we play for, you know, 20, 30, 40 people, and then those like big shows like that, I can't even imagine the stress that comes behind like prepping a set like that. Dude, this fly, eventually we're gonna smack it. But yeah, no, that's super cool. It was a super cool set. It was a super cool show. Did you get to see or meet like Wooly or any of them? All the guys that were all out there?
I could have probably met Lays and Wooly, but we were riding rides during the time. The rides aren't usually open, so like after my set, we're just like kind of talking to everybody, and then we were like, dude, we should hop on some rides. That was insane too. They had like the screen going on in the wave pool, so we were like just hop on some tubes, watch the set, headbang in the water. Like it was pretty fun. So
that's sick. Yeah, we rode a couple rides. It was terrifying. Probably never.
Yeah, we were going. I actually saw you guys coming in when we were going on the ride.
Yeah. But, no, that's super cool, man. Let's kind of get into a little bit of your backstory here for people that don't know. How long have you been DJing?
Yeah, so born and raised Hawaii. Went to school on one of the most prestigious schools on the west side. You guys probably know, Kapolei, 707. But I grew up there. Probably been DJing for, now that I think of it, maybe like 12 years. Maybe like 2013, kind of picked up a little Newmark controller for like $100, and then everybody would come over to the apartment at the time and, you know, just chill out, smoke weed, play video games, and mix music, and we'll just do that. So, like haven't really been, I mean, getting gigs and linking up with like people in the community since like maybe like the last 3 or so years. So I tell people all the time, like, you could be a bedroom DJ for like as long as possible, but if you don't like meet the right people or, you know, like network with the right people, I feel like you could be stuck in that forever. So it was just, I guess the love for it just kept pushing me to keep on doing it, you know, for free. You know, I'd like do this for free, no matter what. So that's kind of what kept me going for it. Yeah, started off with a show like for a shuffle group out in Kaka'ako. From there, just posting content, and then from that show led to another show, and then I'm at Chinatown at Dragon, and from there, like, somebody else is like, yo, I seen that show, you want to come play this show? And then that just snowballs, and that show leads to this show, that show, and that show, and just, like I said, just keep doing what you love, and just putting it out there, like, so.
You were here in the, like, early years of, like, the baseballers too, weren't you? Is that right?
Yeah, I guess so, if that was the early years. I don't know how long they've been doing it, but yeah, shout out baseballers. Kind of started there to kind of open up the portal to everything else, so super grateful for them just giving me a chance on the stage. So,
I think that's been the story for a lot of the other locals that we've talked to, is that like they joined, or not joined the baseballers, but they like started off kind of with baseballers, and that led them to, you know, some of the bigger groups.
Yeah, and like I was just trying to get out of that, like trying to actually do stuff in the DJ world, like not just be at home like when friends come over and like they're playing video games and like I'm just mixing. Like, I was like, I'm the only one that finds this cool, but like I wanted to actually go out and do shit like how we're doing now. So just meeting the right people. People come to shows, they're like, damn, I loved your set. Make friends with them, network with them, and then from there just
that's the part, networking, man. That is that's the name of the game that we didn't expect, but we're like such friendly people that like I thought like everyone goes out and just like meets everyone, and then people are like, you guys are so weird. And I was like, I don't know, man. I'm just like, I wanted to meet everyone on the island. Like,
like I was saying before the pod, like you guys are killing it. Like most people, you know, big things coming, but you guys talked about it. We were at Sean's party. Shout out Primino, shout out Haley, that party was sick. But yeah, you guys were there, and then you guys brought up the pod, and I was like, everything that people say they're gonna do, kind of take it with a grain of salt, but you guys actually did it. So like, big ups to you for that.
Thanks,
and like,
man.
Dude, this is sick. So
I think it goes back.
You guys
to,
are doing it. So
yeah, it goes back to that like passion you were talking about. Like we're literally doing this like. There's no money. Like, if anything, we're losing a lot of money. We buy a lot of equipment.
Dude,
we like keep buying stuff, and then it's literally just to.
You
just
definitely need that passion. Because I mean, the majority
of
stuff you do in this industry, I feel like in the beginning too, it's like not gonna make money. And in fact, you're gonna lose money. So like, you really gotta be about it, you know.
But no, that's super cool. What was you're with like Dirty Feet crew now, right? Like,
play with them. Dude, they're like family. They welcome me with open arms, and just try to like take advantage of every opportunity that's given to me, and try to just give the people a good time and, you know, make everyone happy.
You wanna? I think you're the first person like affiliated with Dirty Feet crew that's been here in the podcast.
Rep DFC. Then.
Yeah, DFC. So you want to tell us a little bit about that group?
I'm probably not the one to tell you about it, because the people at the top kind of brought me in. But I mean, from what I do know, I mean, they're awesome people. They're like, I want to say, just like grassroots. Started from, you know, just how we were just throwing parties. And I used to follow them for a while, like seeing them throw big, like kind of like festivals on a beach, kind of like outdoor parties. And then my friend Matt, I think he asked me to play one time, and then that's how it got started. Just started playing downstairs, then go upstairs, and Chance, Kekua, dude, they're super cool, like family, and they just welcomed me with open arms, and I just wanted to kill it for them, and that's what we're doing. So
that's super cool. They are super cool guys. Shout out to both of those guys. We were at a Neuro one night, and they had an open like they didn't book like an hour downstairs, and was like, can we hop on? And they're just
yeah,
like,
I think
of course.
that's what the set I saw you guys play for the
Yeah.
very first time. Like, you're just vibing throughout the night. Two guys come on with the mask. You're like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Like, I want to know more. Just stay during the whole set. Like, damn.
Yeah, thanks.
It's
man.
like some D&D shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this is actually pretty sick. There's like no D&D artist that I know of in Hawaii. So I mean, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, a lot of cross artists, like the people we've met that do D&B do a lot of other genres, and it's not that we don't try to mix other genres. It's just that like our love and passions in the fast, like I don't know, there's something that like click, and there's two of us, so like you have to understand like mixing for you is probably like it's just you checking yourself, you know.
Yeah.
But when there's two people checking you like the whole time, like you want higher energy, you know, because if you're mixing like house with two people, it's kind of like one person
like a
doesn't
booth
have
band.
anything to really like add to it, but when you're doing drum and
At
bass,
least you got somebody to kind of check
yeah,
for your rec, right?
yeah. I feel like it's that faster speed for two people makes a little more sense to me. Like it's just keeps us like engaged a little bit more. But yeah, drum and bass is definitely our passion. We've tried mixing other stuff into our sets. Like recently, we've been playing a little bit of like trap to kind of start the transition into drum and bass. So kind
That's
of gives
fucking,
people.
I'm sorry. That's always fun.
Yeah. Trap's fun, and people usually we try to do like the remixes and stuff because people like that. But
Yeah.
it's kind of like you said, like it's fun trying to figure out how to like get people into your genre without them being like because sometimes you're like, here's drum and bass, and everyone like the crowd just goes.
Yeah.
Like,
That's kind of like, I would say one of my early influences too as far as music is like trap. That SoundCloud era too, in like 2013, just listening to just hip hop, and I honestly don't even know how I started playing house or liked house, but it was like early days was like the Wiz Khalifa days, Mac Miller days, in high school we wear like Chuck Taylors and camo shorts, all those rap groups, Waka Flocka, I mean all the SoundCloud people too, Puya, Xavier Wolf, dude, I could go on and on, I'm probably missing a lot, but yeah.
It's what's like who's like influencing you right now? Who are like those like artists?
Damn,
like, you
on the
know,
spot.
like because you love house like so much.
I mean, it's easy to say John Summit.
Yeah.
Dude's killing it. Lot to take away from him. Damn, when he really put me on the spot.
His social media is crazy too. Like John Summit's like his social media is insane. Every time I see him post like the comments, he gets thousands of comments and they're all so supportive. Like whatever he's doing is just like he's perfect.
Weston, Noizu. Yeah, obviously you asked me now, my mind's gonna go blank.
Right.
But,
Yeah. Who do you play a lot of? Like usually.
Honestly, I try to look for SoundCloud edits that are like 400 plays.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, nobody knows this song. Like, nobody's gonna play this if I play it. Or just go straight to the record labels and just get the newly released songs, or try to look for promos that they put out so I could play it earlier. And like recently getting these bass shows, like it's been super interesting putting in like some wubs in there, some dubstep, some 140, some trap. That's always fun. Yeah.
So you produce too?
Just starting. So like 10 years ago, like I was always in the back of my mind telling myself like, okay, I'm gonna need to produce, but like procrastination just got to me. Actually in like right after high school, so I went to HCC, Hawaii Community College it was a melee program. So it was like the only audio engineering program that they had on the island at the time. So I went into there, and from there I kind of was expecting them to teach you how to be an artist. Like I guess I was thinking it was like icon school or something, but at the time I guess I was like 18, I think I wasn't ready to grasp the knowledge yet. Like, so I was like, they were teaching us how to run signal through the Neve 5088, like a $250,000 board, and like how to mic up instruments and how to use Pro Tools, and like how to read. They were reading a lot of textbooks, and then like slowly got bored of it when I should have stayed in it, but it was super good knowledge, but like ended up not finishing and then doing something else, like a little entrepreneurial thing on the side after that. But I don't regret doing it. Like I learned a lot from it. But then from that, it kind of made me want to, I knew I had to start producing, but to be honest, I only started producing like this year. So just put out my first track this year with 30 Feet Crew. And yeah, it's called No Love. It's on Dirty Feet Crew Records, and just one to start it off. That's definitely not like how I want my sound or trying to make my sound like. I'm just trying to get those 100 songs out.
Yeah.
And then, they say your first 100 songs are gonna be like shit, right? So I'm just trying to just eat the shit as fast as you can, per se, and like get to that point where I could find my sound and really hone into it, and also staying around the fire, like people like, I mean, shout out Matt, Hiroki, Chow, Drop Top, being in the studio with them, like iron sharpens iron, so just seeing how hungry they are and inspired they are, and like seeing them make tracks like really faster than I could imagine, like it's like super inspiring, bro. Because I was opening up Ableton for the first time, opening it up, just hit the X after, like just getting so frustrated, like screw this, bro.
Ableton, it's open it up for the first time, and it's pretty daunting. There's so much in it. I mean, we still don't know, and we've been messing with
Especially
it.
after you're listening to like legit songs. Like you'll listen to like a real song that's released, and then you'll go back into your project, you'll be like, yep.
You're like,
I'm done for the day.
We recently tried to go back and fix some of our older songs, and just the mix down and how they're like structured was so bad that I was like, it's not worth it. Let's just throw it in the trash. You can't even listen to it. You can't save it.
Yeah, I think this year's definitely been foundational year too. I mean, the last few years, just trying to build that solid foundation so we can actually have a platform to build on. So, and just doing it naturally too, just having fun with it, meeting the people that need to meet, like, and people that are cool too in the scene and that support each other, and just trying to do it naturally, organically.
Are you gonna stick to like the house and tech house side of production?
I've thought about it, like
some other genres.
Like half of me is like, yeah, my brain's telling me like, dude, you're a tech house producer, stay in that lane, and then the other back of my mind is like, dude, screw genres, like just make a tech house song, then make a bass song the next week, then make like a dubstep song, then make like a techno song, then make like a melodic techno. Like that's how the other half of me was like thinking. So we'll see. Definitely a lot to learn. So
it's good to experiment too. Like you can find out how other songs are structured and how they use like different bass elements, and then you can bring all of that back into your like tech
that
house,
is true, yeah.
Because like if you can start blending, like if you start making like some dubs and stuff, and you're like, wow, this sound in dub is like really cool, and you bring it back over to tech house, now you have like your sound, like your unique influence.
And eventually just stack the catalog to like where people will eventually begin to know the sound that I'm going for. So maybe whatever I'm feeling in the moment, I'll just make, but we'll see.
So, did you ever have any ideas for like a DJ name, or were you like, this is what it's gonna be?
So the name actually came from a friend back in that apartment I was talking to you about like 10, 15 years ago when we were right out of high school, or in high school. But it was a buddy that just gave me a nickname. He was like, JordenLafortune. He's like, JordenLafortune. And I was like, on a bad day, I'm JordenLa30. We were just making all kind of nicknames for it. And he was like, JordenLafortune. I never, like, that actually stuck to me, and I was like, dude, that's actually pretty cool. And like, I couldn't think of anything better, so I was like, I had a show, I think, and then I had to put my name on the flyer for the first time, and I just kind of went with that, I guess. So.
Yeah, it's got that same like ring as like Jordan Belfort, It's like Jordan
I hope it resonates like with Jordan somebody because
it's got that same like
kind of rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it's got that ring to it.
Criminal is like, dude, JLF sounds dope too. I mean, that's pretty cool. But
it does have a good ring to it. Like it's super easy. I think it's like I heard your name one time and it literally never left my brain.
Really, that's pretty cool to hear, because I'm always thinking the worst. I'm like, damn, it sounds kind of cliche. I don't know, should I change it?
It sticks, dude. It sticks really well. There's a lot of people who's like DJ names I hear, and I'm like, I'll never remember that. I was like, is there numbers in there? I was like, bro, I cannot remember.
99999.
I'm so bad. Yeah, I'm so bad with like names as it is. And when someone tells me a DJ name, and it's like, I'm 049 X. And I'm like, write that down for me, please. But sick name, man. What's coming up for you? Like, what's next? You just played Wooly, and now it's kind of end of the year.
just played Wooly. I guess I'm playing Fetty Legrand, opening for Fetty Legrand. That's on January 10th at Hawaiian Brian's.
Baby, go away, baby.
No worries.
Go. Go to mom. Thank you. Go ask your mom. Thank you.
We'll clip that later.
We can keep it in. All right.
was just in Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft. We're gonna take a pause and pull up some Minecraft back here real quick.
Let's go. But yeah, Fed of the Ground next. Yeah, and I'm kind of just taking it show by show basis, like whatever they give me, and then at the same time trying to work on music and yeah, trying to put out music, and then trying to do that while I'm flying too. So I'm in aviation.
Oh, cool.
Trying to get my pilot's license, which came up at the same time that I'm getting all these gigs. So like having to learn how to balance flying
Up there
and then
producing
DJ.
while flying.
Yeah, so you're both just pressing buttons, monitoring systems at the end of the day. So I guess they're similar in that way. But I mean, it is intensive, like mentally, both sides.
We're hearing the DJ to aviation pipeline right now. This is the first time anyone's ever heard this.
I don't know. I've seen like 1 or 2 people on Instagram. They're like, yeah, I'm a pilot and a DJ. And I'm like, I wanted to talk to them, like, and just DM them, like, how the F do you do this thing, bro? Like, I need
start with one.
I need the instruction manual, bro, because I feel like I should just stick to one some days, and some days I'm like, YOLO, I only have one life to live. Why not go for it all?
For real, yeah.
Like, so.
That's sick. I had no idea, honestly. That's awesome.
Yeah, so got my private pilot's license, so I could just legally go up, take the plane around the island, but can't get paid for it yet. Got to work on a lot of more licenses to go, but I mean, just got to be grateful that I get to go and fly, because not a lot of people get to do that.
Yeah,
so,
no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You could be like your own. People can like book you in the States, and you could be like,
Fly
yeah, you'll have to pay my pilot.
That's just the end. That's like the end goal. I've thought of that before. Like play at EDC, fly myself into there, hop off, go play EDC or something.
Yeah,
but
that'd be sick.
I don't know the logistics of that, how that would work.
You have to
But
figure it out. That'd be super cool though. Like
or
that.
like Soul Plane.
Yeah.
Have the club underneath the plane.
Dude, that'd be so like.
That's probably the main inspiration.
You're up there trying to fly, and then you're also mixing, and then like have like a screen to see down.
Yeah, the FAA has entered the chat.
Yeah. That's super cool, actually. That'd be so like, dude, I'm just picturing now like all the clips you could do of like flying and mixing. Like,
Yeah, I've
like,
seen
no,
some
but
done
yes.
already. I'm like, damn, you just stole my idea. But
Yeah.
I've thought about doing that before. Yeah, just bringing up a mixer up there and just
Yeah.
shooting some content.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That's cool. So yeah, that'll be your next show. You thinking about some releases next year, like music wise?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely should be producing more than I should be. But just the time factor. I need to get a new laptop too. My laptop sucks. The RAM sucks. So I gotta get goes back to the foundation. I gotta get a foundation that's solid, and then from there start just jamming away. But
Yeah.
I definitely want to put out at least 3 to 5 like solid releases this coming year, along with getting some pilot's license along with that. So we'll see how it goes.
Gonna be
Get more
doing.
shows.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
Are you gonna be doing any like collaborations and stuff with people next year? You think? I mean, you sit with like Hiroki and all them, so you guys have been.
Yeah, Matt. Where's our collab?
Where's the collab?
Dude's collabing with everybody under the sun except me. No, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, the time will come. Actually, meeting Matt was a funny story too. I should talk about that. It was
Yeah.
at a baseballer show. It was house night, and I was playing my set, and then played the set. Came up after me, and then he's like, dude, you're like the only one that played house here, and like it was good, and I liked it. I was like, yeah, dude, everyone's like playing hard stuff, and I was like sticking to I thought it was tech house tonight, but yeah, he came up to me, and then he was like, dude, your set was sick. I was like, thanks, and then from there we just became like best friends, and yeah, and he's been killing it. So I mean, I have a lot to learn from him too, and he's been keeping me going too, and just inspiration wise, like dude's killing it, and I don't know if these guys have instruction manuals to do all this stuff. It feels like they do, but I'm like, dude, you guys are killing it. So
that is how it feels, honestly.
Yeah. Like,
sometimes
like,
I
dude,
see
like, how do you guys know how to do this stuff?
Yeah.
Like from the beginning when I bought that first like controller that I was talking about, like I just bought it because I like doing it, and then you got to learn everything on your own, right? Like you don't just become a DJ. Like you got to learn the business, you got to learn production, you got to learn networking, like
how many hats
branding, yeah, marketing, like to get into legal stuff. I mean, it could go on and on, yeah. But
out here, like there's no like big promoters for like DJs and stuff out here. Like, you know, like no one's being like, there's not a guy out here in Hawaii that everyone's under that's like, yo, I'm picking these guys and I'm gonna do all their branding, all their promoting, all that stuff. Whereas in the States, like that's huge for like upcoming artists. You know, they'll pay someone and they take care of all that. Like out here, you don't really see that. So everyone out here is kind of doing it by themselves, which is insane to me. Like, that's just crazy.
It's good to know from like the mainland standpoint, because just being in Hawaii too, it's not the most like hip as far as music, as far as EDM. I feel like Hawaii's like always a couple years behind. But yeah, that's crazy to think there's just like one big promoter out there.
Yeah, like in different states and stuff, you know, they have like those local promoters. Like we meet people in the States all the time, like at festivals and shows, and they're like, you know, the same size as us or even smaller, and they're like, yeah, this is my like booking agent, or like, because there's like those guys in that area that just take all those smaller DJs and help book them on shows and stuff. And out here, it's like there's nothing like that. Like you got to go to the club and be like,
freelance.
Can I play here? Yeah, everyone out here is freelancing, which is crazy. Even guys that are like huge, you know, they're still like doing it themselves, which is crazy to me. Yeah, there's some really cool guys out here, like people that we notice a lot, like Schloppy and all of those guys. Like I think they're like to us, like that's like the top for like when we like first started going to shows and stuff. We saw them.
Shout out Joe, dude. This guy's a killer on production too. I got a lot of things to learn from him, man. So he's been doing it for a while. Yeah, which I learned.
His music's always good. Like everything he puts out, I'm always like, this is sick.
Yeah, his SoundCloud goes crazy, bro. Like I didn't know you were this big on SoundCloud, bro.
Yeah, there's some cool guys. Hopefully it all works out. Hopefully get some music out. We'll definitely keep our ears out. I listened to Do Your No Love song. I have it on SoundCloud. I listened to it a couple times. I liked it. Yeah, I mean, there's like some like heavier like elements right in the middle of it that I really liked. Like when I was listening.
That's somebody I definitely see on the bigger stage. Joe, shout out Joe.
Yeah, definitely. He's a monster.
RJ Walker too.
Yeah, we just so Earth to Jordan was here and we shot an episode with him, and he was shouting out RJ like the whole time, and then afterwards I hit him up on Instagram. We were supposed to meet up with him also, but he just seems like another dude that was like, I think he's about to move next year actually.
Oh really? Funny, I actually never met him in person.
Really?
But we're like good friends.
Yeah.
Social media. So one day we'll meet, bro.
That's like us or like Earth to Jordan, the same thing. Like we've been chatting with Jorden on Instagram for months and months and months and months before we ever actually met him. And then when we met him, I was like, oh, like we've already talked so much. Like,
yeah. Those moments are like, they're kind of weird, but then when you meet them, they're like, it's like natural because you've been talking to them.
And he was dressed up on Halloween too. He was dressed up like a grandma on Halloween.
Oh,
and so it was our first time ever meeting him, and so we're like, I was like, is that him? And then Tyler was like, no, that's him. And I was like, no, that's Case. Like, Case is like a shorter version of
I was like, I've never met any of these people.
And I was like, no, that's Case. And then I was like, I think that's Jorden, but he's dressed like a grandma. And then we go up and Jordan's like, what's up, guys? I was like, all right, it's him. Yeah, it's super funny.
That's the crazy first way to meet somebody.
Yeah.
Full on decked out grandma outfit.
No, it's I think he's up here in that grandma outfit. Yeah, check it.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Represented for the Jordans of the world. Let's go.
For real. I haven't met a bad Jorden yet, so let's keep that rolling.
That's good.
Cool, man. Is there anything else you want to really talk about or get out there before we kind of wrap this up?
How I got into the scene, I guess. I feel like I kind of brushed off of that because like my mind is thinking so fast about 1,000 things that have to come out of one hole in my face. So I'm like, I kind of brushed over it, but I wanted to talk about like my first raving experience. You guys could talk about yours too. I think those are like super cool to talk about, but anybody born and raised in Hawaii, been raving for a while. You guys know about like Wonderland, and there's Love Fest back in the day. Kaka'ako, I think, was one of the best venues. It was like a mini Red Rocks at Kaka'ako and Ward. But they had a festival. It was called Love Fest. It had multiple stages. I think the headliners were like Crisley, Cruella, Bauer, Flosstradamus at the time. And I took my first you-know-what at that rave, and then from there I thought I was in a cartoon, and like everything was so pretty and magical, and I was like, wow, like this is amazing. But definitely that's not why I got into the scene. Because of that, I'm obviously still doing it, but for the love of the music. But yeah, just being in that environment, that first like rave environment was like just seeing how cool, like like loving, friendly everybody was, and like
totally different.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And that music too, like just listening to hip hop all day or like radio music, and then you go into a set like that, you're like, dude, what is this kind of music?
Yeah.
Dude? Like, and really opens up your brain to all that. And then it was actually Crisley, I was getting to this, I'm just rambling, but it was a moment that Crisley came up on the stage, he finished his set, and then he was like, yo, I used to work at Walmart greeting people, and like, if you want to do this, anybody could do this, like anything's possible. And I was like, dude, that one guy up there is like moving a crowd of thousands, like,
Yeah.
and I want to be able to make people dance doing that. Like, I want to be the one controlling the music up there. And then I would always say, like, my end goal is like, dude, if I could make one person dance, like, I could die happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that would be the craziest, best thing for me now. And like, now I get to do it with a little bit more than one person dancing, and like, that's just like, yeah, dream come true.
No, for
but then
real.
the goals change, definitely. Kind of want to play to more than one person now, but
Yeah.
just like stoked for what's to come. And like, if you told me 10 years ago I would be playing these shows, I would probably have socked you square in the face and told you you're a liar. Like, dude, you're lying.
Stop
Dude.
it. Like, go back in time, see yourself, and you're
Yeah.
like, dude, keep it, you got it, you can do it. And you'd be like, dude, this guy doesn't know.
Dude,
who's this guy?
I'm just super grateful for it all. Like, grateful that I came into the scene how I did and met people how I did, and wouldn't take it back. And then I just like, grateful for it, and grateful that I have something to like build upon, and stoked to keep working on it, and like I have the inspiration to keep going. And yeah, just always loved music, always loved DJing, and that's kind of why I wanted to do it, to make people dance. That's pretty much it. Like, that made me the happiest person ever. So
That's awesome. My story is like I had heard EDM music in like high school and stuff. I had a buddy, Zach Wiles, who got really into it, and he's still producing and putting out music, and he makes like crazy good music. I mean, he's been doing it now for like 10 years, right?
yeah.
But back then I was kind of like, yeah, this is cool, but like, you know, like I didn't think anything really of it. Like, even throughout the years I've always listened to like Zed's Dead and stuff, but I've never been like consumed in the EDM community.
Yeah.
You know, just like big names, I listen to their music, and then you know, life happens. You know, I had to get a job because I started having kids, and then I thought like all my dreams and passions of being like artistic and stuff were just gone and dead. And then
The fact you guys do it with kids is like mind blowing to me.
I was drinking a lot, and you know, going to bars and listening to like bar music all the time, and that's tough because I love music. I think this year I listened to 500 different genres on Spotify or something. Huge into music, old stuff, musicals, new stuff, and once I got sober, I stopped going out to bars, and then I stopped really listening to much music because, you know, it wasn't going out as much, and just kind of lost that passion. Tried playing guitar and piano, but I have like a messed up hand, so I can't really do stuff like that. And then one day, Tyler was like, you're coming to a rave with me, and it was a Shrek rave when they came here. And I was like, nah, dude, like, that's not my thing. I'm not going. And
You're the rave dad.
he's like, you gotta come, dude. And you know, like,
Yeah.
in the Army, like, we do some awful stuff. Like, we were in the Philippines for like 3 months, and you just get like down, you know, you just like, there's not much room for creativity in the military. And so
I mean,
I was like, I don't
in the
wanna
working
do that.
world, corporate
Yeah.
world, there really isn't. It honestly takes your creativity away.
Yeah.
So.
And I went to that Shrek rave, and everyone there was like, I was like, I don't really want to go to a club, I don't drink anymore. He's like, people don't drink, it's cool. And I was like, all right, I'll come. And then we went, and the show was so fun, and everyone there was so nice, and I was like, man, like, that was the coolest thing I've ever been to. I want to go to like a real rave now, you know, like I want to go to a real show. And then we went and saw, who did we see next? I don't even remember.
I'd have to check the list.
Yeah, I may have been Arm & Hammer, may have been the next show.
Was that at Water Park?
No, was
it
at HB's, I think.
Arm & Hammer was
Republic. I went to that show, and it was the same thing, that same feeling. And my wife at the time was pregnant, and we had a really rough pregnancy, and so she didn't get to come with us. And I remember coming home that night and being like, that was the most fun I've had in my like entire adult life. I was like, I haven't felt so like loved in like any type of environment like that ever.
Yeah.
And she was like obviously very jealous that like I got to experience that without her. And then as soon as she had Aries and he got cleared by the doctors and stuff, we took her to her first rave, and And it was the same thing for her. She was like, wow, like this is like the coolest thing. And since then, we've just been fully consumed because it kind of like brought our marriage kind of back together because like I said, we had a rough pregnancy and we had just got to Hawaii when she got pregnant, and it had been like a really rough situation for us. And then going to like all the shows and like being able to go out and listen to music and meet people that are just so friendly and accepting and not like angry and trying to fight and stuff like that, like I don't know, so that's what like keeps our passion going like all the time, because like one, it helps me with my relationship with my wife, but also because it like heals that like inner child inside of you.
Yeah,
you know, that,
that's
like,
awesome.
Yeah,
that's like something I wanted to speak on too, is like that inner child. Is like I think we're trying to unlearn a lot of stuff to get back to that inner child, because just growing up to the age we are now, like we probably need to unlearn a lot of stuff to get back to that inner child, and that'll lead to like more creativity. So I guess that's what I've been trying to do too, get back to that inner childness, it's like baby Jorden, like, you know, like
liking people, dancing, like, you know,
like not a care in the world, like no thoughts of politics, like not a hateful thought in you, like you're just all vibes, you know, as a kid, like just Minecraft.
Yeah, you know? Literally just Minecraft. That's like all you
eating crunches and hopping on the trampoline,
squeezing Capri Suns, like That was funny. When Jorden first walked into my house, my son walked up to him with a Capri Sun and literally just
hey, watch this. I'm like, dude, respect the pouch.
Yeah, have some respect for those pouches, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, that's I think it's really amazing. EDM's amazing. I'm glad it's like found you. I think you're.
Look what it leads to.
Exactly, dude.
Like three people that have never met each other, like cause the worlds to collide. Like, I feel like I have like 10,000 other things to say, but being put on the spot, like I don't.
You can always come back too. We've told people like once we wrap up this first season, we were hoping that people like go play some shows, or like this gives them a little more recognition. They go do something and they come back on the podcast, and then our next season we're gonna do the mixing with people that come on here, which I think would be really fun. Like
that'll be sick.
Like just have a kind of genre and then like let the people know, and then do like a 30-minute mix with the people that come on the show. I think it'd be really cool. Also, because then people that are watching can be like, oh, that's what he mixes, you know? Not because it's one thing to like say this is what I mix, but then like when you actually show people, I think people really like that.
I had all these things I wanted to say, and then when you get in front of the mic, you're like.
It's the lights. They
it's like the Men in Black, like, just clears your memory.
What happened? Oh, yeah,
and that eye poster's not helping. I'm just getting sucked in.
We get every time I go back and like watch these episodes, like while we're editing them and stuff, I'll be like, did I say that? I don't remember saying that at all. It's like, it's just kind of forget. But.
Grateful for this opportunity. Grateful for this whole year too. This year was like absolutely insane. Now that I look back on it, like opening up for Subtronics, and then opening up for Sudden Death, and then now opening up for Wooly, like
insane. No, dude, seriously insane.
Like, I still have to wrap my head around it, and people I think more so they tell me like they're probably more excited than me. They're like, dude, do you know how like huge that is, dude? I'm like, dude, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but I'm so grateful for the opportunity to get to do it. Like. Probably pooped my pants before, like when they told me you gotta play. I'm like, okay, I gotta figure it out.
Be right back.
So hopefully I could just make more music, more content next year. I feel like every year is a foundational year, but just continuing to build on it, and then trying to just keep it on.
It's awesome, man. Well, we hope the best for you. We hope everything goes
well. You guys too. Thank you. Stoked that you guys did this. Like I remember we were at the party, you guys said you're gonna do it, and you guys are doing it, so that's super sick. Yeah.
Good. Tyler?
Ethan?
What'd you get for Christmas?
Oh, what'd you get for Christmas? What'd you get for Christmas?
Dude, I put on my we do this Elfster thing, and I thought it was just for our group Secret Santa, so I put gifts in there for just Secret Santa, but it turns out I should have put my whole list on there. Like everyone's like, why didn't you put more stuff? We would have bought you more stuff, but whatever. I got this hat. It's a Kith hat, Kith Pixar. I got Wally. Wally's here. Yeah. It's like Wally and Kith. That was super cool. What else? I got an Echo shirt. I got a headlamp. I don't know why. What did we get?
Things are coming in your future. Keep that on you. Someone's telling you to keep that on.
Headlamp.
You will find yourself in the dark very soon.
I think it was like my grandma got it because we walk the dogs at night, and it's like to see poop on the ground or stuff. I don't know. What did we get? What else? I mean, like clothes and stuff. It's not that same feeling you get when you're like a kid and you're excited for Christmas, I guess. Like,
Dude, yeah.
it's like you have to do the
What
buying
are you
now.
talking about?
Like,
Headlamp?
it's like already a
Excited.
busy type of year, and I mean busy kind of month in December, and then you gotta go buy stuff, wrap stuff, and then you gotta clean
Stress.
stuff. Yeah, but it's yeah. What did you guys get?
Well, I got like that camera lens that we're shooting on right now. Hopefully the
A lot
quality
cooler
turns
stuff
out
than the
good.
headlamp, I'll tell you that.
But yeah, like I said, we have like a lot of we have 3 kids, so like everyone everyone sent so much stuff for them. So we actually had a Christmas Eve party, and a bunch of our friends came over. Some of them are producers and stuff. We hung out, played games, talked about music, and then once the kids went to bed, Santa's elves got to work, and we built them a trampoline, a swing set, a
Yeah, I think she was
dollhouse.
saying that. She's like Santa dropped off a trampoline.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like, but it's like pitch black outside. We have little headlamps on. We're trying to be quiet so we don't wake up the kids. And we're just out there slowly assembling all this stuff.
And then we
was like,
assemble it wrong, so we have to take it apart and put it back together.
yeah, we did both. We did the trampoline wrong. We're like, dang it. We look over at the people doing the swing set, and they're taking it apart. They're like, we did it wrong. We're like, all right, so we're not completely failing out here. We're all doing bad. But yeah, it was
Mostly kids stuff then.
mostly good
That's
stuff.
cool.
Yeah, we bought.
Yeah, that's
most
why I
of the
got a
kids'
headlamp. It's like in a hat. It's mostly for the kids, you know.
Yeah, but sweet man. Wow.
Yeah, but my gift, I just thought of it now, was Wooly, bro. Wooly
That's
and my
huge.
family being there, like
That's insane.
that was
Yeah.
the gift of the whole year. Like just having to play and on the big stage and having my family come. I was telling everyone that's my gift. So.
Yeah, and then like wait till next year when like you play another show like that and you have like 5 songs you can like show your family like
Yeah,
that.
definitely have to start building into that. So
That'd be super cool.
that's why I'm stoked for this year. Got to get on it.
EDM. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Tyler.
Thank
Good.
you guys.
Thank you.
All right.